Now, it would be wrong to periodize the evolution of scientific knowledge. It is better that we look at the phase of developments within the science systems themselves. And if we look at that, if we start with that, then we have to start with Aryabhata. And we find that the disciplines of mathematics and astronomy had made a great leap forward from the post-Maurya times onwards, till we come to the end of our period, that is 12th century AD. So we have to start with what Aryabhata had done. He, for example, was the first person to originate the epicyclic theory of calculations so far as astronomy is concerned. Not only that, he also began calculating the indeterminate equations of the first order. You see, at that time, the foreign knowledge systems had also penetrated into India. Because if you look at the political situation, we have the Sakas, the Kushans having come into India, and also the Indo-Romans much before that. So they had introduced the Greek concepts of astronomy as well as mathematics, which was taken together with the earlier Indian systems of astronomy and mathematics. Now, in Aryabhata, he had propounded certain significant concepts of mathematics. In arithmetic, he gave place value. The numbers were mentioned in alphabetical order with their place values. Now, that was a very unique thing which was followed later on by Brahmagupta. We also find that Aryabhata was probably the first scientist in the whole world who had propounded the theory that the earth rotated on its own axis. This he termed as Bhu-Brahmanavada. You see, Aryabhata propounded this theory of Bhu-Brahmanavada, which went against the then popular religious concepts. The people in those days believed that the earth was stationed at the center of the universe and that it was static. Now, from that concept, Aryabhata's revolutionary idea was absolutely something which could not be accepted. And therefore, Aryabhata has been criticized severely by later scientists like Varahamihira and Brahmagupta himself. Now, we find that the use of the half-chord measurement system in case of astronomy, that was taken up by Varahamihira and the later practitioners of astronomy. Brahmagupta did not accept that method, but then Brahmagupta carried the concept of place value system, and he was the one who first utilized the concept of zero, gave it a place value, and used it to enhance the system of decimal numbering, which we already had since the Rigvedic days, but in the form of words. We have Brahmagupta, as I told you. Then there were few 9th century AD mathematicians who achieved a lot of fame at that time. They in fact composed certain compendiums which became textbooks